Hello.
Hi.
Why do we
never
always
have a
start off
normal
like this?
Opening. I
Three,
think.
2, 1. Today's episode will be a very, very, very fun subject. And I basically got this information from Sid since she manages our social media.
I do.
And I basically asked her the other day, what are people asking for? What are people looking for? What kind of information? What are good talking points? And
Okay, so we're here to spill the tea, and we're here to give the people what they want to know, right? So
or at
a
least
good
we
amount.
try to.
Oh, we try to.
Yeah.
A good amount of people who have left messages on social media and for our jewelry consultants via email have. I think they are under the misconception that you can get the same quality and sized diamond as a moissanite, which I believe is completely unheard of.
Right, and I could definitely bring a lot of clarity to it. You know,
Pun intended?
Well, yeah, no. Good point. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, I mean, the misconception of diamond prices being the same as moissanite prices is, unheard of is actually a very good word to use because, I mean, obviously, if someone needs money and they had a diamond that's passed down to them, they might be able to sell it for the price of a moissanite. But the chances are, if you were to buy it from a reputable source, from a company, from a, that type of thing, where you buy it from a real company, chances are you're not going to buy it for the same price. Now, because, I mean, especially if it's the same size and same quality, okay? If you haven't checked it out already, make sure you check out Does Size Matter? We had a 4-part section on the Geminar where I broke down the different qualities of a diamond, okay? So that's how it's basically priced. Now, with that being said, I think the misconception as to why some people are confused, and maybe it's not their fault, is because of the descriptions on certain purchases, right? So, for example, if you are to buy jewelry online, there is a terminology called total carat weight. That is not the same as what it is when you are to buy it based on carat weight of the center stone.
Correct.
All right, so let me explain. So if you buy a ring, hypothetically with a halo, diamonds around the halo, diamonds along the shank, diamonds, all over the place, with a center stone. And if that ring has a total carat weight of 1 carat, chances are is that the center, for sure, the center stone is going to be less than a carat because the total carat weight is the total carat weight of all of the gemstones on the setting, on the ring, on the pendant, on the earrings, whatever it is, to make up that specific setting. So in many cases like this, the center stone may only be a 1/4 carat or 1/2 carat maybe, and the majority of the other gemstones are around the ring. So that's not the same, right? So that might be the misconception as to why is a moissanite price the same as a diamond when it's not. The second thing too, again, is you want to make sure that you're comparing the quality of the diamond, right? What's the difference between the quality of a diamond and the quality of a moissanite? So I was able to do some research and I compiled some information as of yesterday. What is yesterday? November 20. I want to give you a hard date here because prices of diamonds and moissanite do fluctuate over time. So yesterday was the 27th, I believe, of November 2018. So I went on, I'm not going to say which companies that I checked these prices from, but you can Google search diamonds, buying diamonds.
Right.
And
We're
I would
just
say,
giving you general information.
right,
here.
so usually the main companies that sell diamonds will pop up the first 3 in the Google search, right? So I was doing a search and I did an average of what these prices are. Okay, obviously prices of diamonds may be a lot more depending on where you buy it, from very high-end name brand stores that you go to, very high-end, but these are the average prices that you can basically buy online. Now, what I filtered was this, because moissanite generally falls within a near colorless to a colorless range, and the clarity is between a VS to a VVS. These are the diamond prices that I was able to filter out. Okay, so I didn't want to bother looking at lower quality diamonds. I wanted to really compare apples to apples, the difference between the prices of moissanite versus diamonds.
It's only fair.
Yeah. All right, so for example, if you are to buy a 1 carat, a G color or near colorless diamond, that is between a VS to a VVS clarity grade, and mind you that the range is a lot because of the quality. It could be anywhere between 4.5 or 4.5 thousand or 4,500 to $9,000 average, depending where you buy. Okay. The difference between that and a moissanite of the same quality, and we're going to compare it against our moissanite, the Fab round moissanite, to make it easier for comparison purposes.
Okay.
It's only $280. Now, if you are going to compare that as a percentage, that's anywhere between 3 to 6% of the cost of the diamond. So that's on the 1 carat near colorless range. So let's jump all the way to the top. What is it at a 1 carat VVS to a VS clarity grade at a D color? If you are to buy a diamond of that quality, it's going to be anywhere between $5,500 to $12,000 average. Okay? But if you're going to buy that as a Fab round brilliant cut moissanite, a colorless moissanite, a VS to VVS clarity grade, is only $365. So again, that the difference between the percentage difference is only 3% to 7% the cost of a moissanite to the cost of a diamond. Right. So I'll move on to the next one. So a lot of people, the main sizes that most people will buy when it comes to moissanite is either 1 carat, 2 carat, 3 carats, right? So depending on your style, your taste, your preference, do you like it smaller, do you like it bigger, or what have you. So I'm going to go with 2 carats. Now, let's go with the high-end 2 carats. If you want a D color diamond at 2 carats of a VS to VVS grade, it's going to range anywhere between $20,000 to $40,000, okay, wow. US dollars. And I'm referring to, mind you, this is GIA certified, okay, so you are getting certified, lab certified diamonds that's been graded with a certificate, with a professional in the industry stating that you are paying what you're getting what you're paying for. It's not a hearsay where, okay, someone's just selling it to you saying, hey, this is a D color without any paperwork. So this is true GIA graded certified prices. Okay?
That is really good to know. This is like a year worth of someone's salary already.
Right.
That's
right.
crazy.
So and with that said, if you were to buy a Fab round brilliant cut moissanite of a colorless range, it's only $660. So as it moves up, you'll see that the percentage cost of a moissanite to a diamond is less. So it's only 1.65 to approximately 3.8%. the cost of a moissanite to a diamond. Now, at a 3 carat, you'll be very surprised. Now, at a D quality, high, top level, best color you can get, right? D is like colorless to the max. You can't get any better than that when it comes to a colorless diamond. So if you get a D colored diamond, a VS to VVS GIA graded reported diamond at a 3 carat round brilliant cut is ranging currently at anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 depending if you want a VS or VVS, right? Yes.
Wow.
So it's very expensive stuff, all right? If you were to buy a 3 carat moissanite, a Fab round brilliant cut of a VS to a VVS colorless, it's only $725. So that is less than 1 to less than 2% the cost of a diamond when you're buying a moissanite. So what am I trying to get here? The point of this is hopefully this is able to provide you with some value as to really show that we actually did some research to showcase, hey, we're in the industry, we understand how it works. So, if anyone is to tell you that you could buy the same diamond of the same quality for the same price of a moissanite, I would highly suggest that you questioned it a lot.
Yes, do your research, because obviously Michael has here, and from reputable sources as well. So this is just to give you some perspective. We're not saying one or the other is better than the other. It's just that this is what we're looking at in terms of prices.
Right. And with that being said, I mean, there's no reason why we would even say one is better than the other, because obviously we specialize in moissanite. Yes. There's no reason why we would want to say anything that's bad about moissanite. But we are, many people don't even know we actually sell diamonds too, right? But then most people know us for moissanite jewelry. So there is no reason to do that. But with that being said, it's extremely important that we put it out there because it's important that people should know. People should know that hopefully they're not being if someone's trying to sell you a diamond and say that the same quality as a Moissanite for the same price, it's very questionable.
Yes.
Very questionable. I have to say that it's very questionable because I just don't want people to get scammed.
Yeah.
I do not want people to get scammed thinking that they got a diamond for that price of the same quality. Hey, ask for a report. Ask for if it's been reported. Ask if it's GIA reported. Test it, see if it's a diamond. Send it to a lab. Make sure that you're getting what you're paying for. So.
Makes sense.
Right. So, with that said, a lot of people also, and then the second point again is the total carat weight. Okay, so the total carat weight is extremely important when you consider buying jewelry. It does not necessarily mean that the center stone is the total carat weight. The total carat weight is the total of all the stones together on the piece of jewelry. Okay.
Wow. The more you know.
Right, so hopefully that was able to bring you all some value during this holiday season when you are shopping around.
Yes.
Right, definitely do your research, especially if you're going to buy high-end, high-priced, valued jewelry. It's important that you do your research, know what you're paying for, and you get what you pay for, because at the end of the day, you did work really hard for your money. So hopefully you put it in the right place, and hopefully this information is able to do that for you.
And you're hearing it from us, your favorite jeweler.
Hopefully. So with that said, guys, definitely subscribe to the channel. If you've been following us and watching our videos all of 2018 and you haven't hit the sub button yet, please do it. You know, it would be nice if you did it. And on top of that, hit the like button, leave a comment below. There is a notification bell at the bottom right side of your screen. You can hit that to get all of the notifications. It kind of looks like this.
What? Where did that come from?
So it kind of looks like that, okay? So if you see it, it might not be this color exactly, but you know, it looks like that. Hit that because we do provide a lot of content here. We're constantly working to provide you as much content as possible. And as soon as we release a new video, informational, F&B Geminar, showcase, podcast, what have you, if you are interested in that stuff, then it'll notify you right away. So with that said, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and if we don't see you again, Happy New Year.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.